I've been trying to make it through, ain't got no time for no break. Daddy told me just keep moving, don't make time for the hate. Everybody can't be doing what you doing, you be great. I've been walking with this greatness, I just play it like it's great. I've been trying to make it through, ain't got no time for no break. Daddy told me just keep moving, don't make time for the hate. Everybody can't be doing what you doing, you be great. I've been walking with this greatness, I just play it like it's great.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of COSAS Buenas. Today I am here with the amazing Jazz and Kill. They are my new favorite YouTube couple. I found Jazz on TikTok and then one thing led to another and now here we are. So it's crazy how social media works, but I'm so excited that it led us to each other. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, tell us a little about what they're doing.
I'm Jazz.
I'm Kill. My real name's Jakil, but nickname Kill.
Yeah, little nickname, you know. I'm 25. I'm from Arizona.
Hey.
I'm 26. I'm from Joliet, Illinois. For most people who don't know, that is 30 minutes south of Chicago.
I was just say I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I didn't either. Honestly, I was like, "Where's that?"
I always gotta say 30 minutes south of Chicago because
Right.
everyone's from Chicago. Nobody knows.
Might as well, yeah.
Yeah, and we do YouTube as a couple.
So what got y'all, like, how did this start? How did it come about, the idea? Like, give us the background.
Honestly, I've always thought, like, as myself, I've always thought about doing YouTube, but I just never knew like what I wanted to do exactly. And then I met him, and you know, like quarantine happened. We had really nothing to do, so we just thought it'd be cool to like get into something as a couple.
It started out as like we just chilling, like
Yeah.
a bored idea just to pass time, like bonding with us. So she said, yeah, she wanted to do YouTube. So I'm like, okay, you know what camera you want? Picked out the camera, boom, we got the camera in ASAP. We just started playing with the camera, and then next thing you know, we just started shooting videos, and it became like our bonding thing. Like,
Yeah.
it became something we did
Over like
together.
quarantine, and then ever since then, it got pretty serious. Like our views have been going up. Like we started taking it more seriously, and we love it now, honestly.
Because we got support from people like so fast. Like we didn't know we was gonna get so many people behind us. Like
Yeah,
right away. Because we both come from different areas. Like this is like my third year here in Arizona.
Okay,
So she had like her people here and like my people back home, and they just both come together and giving us a good fan base to start off with, and then we just picked up other people. on.
Well, y'all are definitely interesting to watch. And I think one thing that caught my attention about y'all was, I think it was like one of y'all's first videos. So I low-key creep. Like I watch all the videos as soon as Jasmine posts. But it's because it's interesting. Like I think y'all know with YouTube, sometimes things can get really repetitive, and it's like everybody's doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
And like I don't ever run into that issue with y'all. One and two, y'all are super genuine, and it's just funny. Like you can tell y'all are being yourselves. And I think it was one of y'all's very first videos. It was like a Q&A. And y'all got into like some juicy stuff. Like I wasn't ready. Like I started the video thinking it was gonna be like a little typical Q&A, and before I know it, I was like, oh, I'm really getting like, okay. Yes, he had to like go take a break. He got a little too lit.
Because me, I can drink, but I don't drink often. She really.
I'm the drinker for sure.
And me, I can't just be like sitting down and drinking. I need to be up, active, moving.
Yeah, that hit you in that video for sure.
So yeah, I'm sitting there. We going through these questions. I'm not really focused on the drinking because you know we actually shoot a video, so it just like caught up on me by surprise.
Right.
I love that video. That was a good one.
It's a good video. Like it's good. And from there, I was like, oh my god, I love them.
It got to the point now. Well, I don't know if I can talk now since it's been posted later. But it got to the point now where like every time I walk in the house, like it's just like gotta creep.
You gotta make sure.
I don't know. Like I really don't know at this point.
Stay on your toes. Stay on your toes.
The prank wars. I mean, I'm definitely on Team Jazz, but you know, like I would definitely be on the defensive every time I get.
And when it's something that like hits you, the first thing you're not thinking about is, oh, it's a prank. That's the one thing is not really good because when you care, like love for somebody on that level, and something like instantly bad go wrong, you're not thinking like, all right, it's a prank. You're gonna think me, I think the worst, like every single time. Like it's the worst.
Like my mind just goes.
Yeah, apparently I haven't reacted too crazy, but I don't know. She's kind of getting too far.
I mean, we're getting a little the pranks are getting a little more intense. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna get it. Don't
This
worry
is
about
out of curiosity. Do y'all have a point that y'all have already like discussed with each other? Like, okay, we can't when it comes to pranking. Like, we cannot. Or is it just kind of like whatever happens, happens? Like,
No, when we first started YouTube, I mean, I don't watch like YouTube couples. Like
Okay.
I watch other things on YouTube, like a basketball page or something like that.
Okay.
I don't do YouTube, so I really don't know like what they be doing. Um, but you know, you can see like the viral videos on like Instagram or like Facebook or Twitter, something like that. I told her no, like other guys shooting things
I wouldn't.
involved, like nothing.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, I don't see how that go around.
I don't want nobody to get hurt.
Yeah,
And then, like, especially when you, like, some people even do it with, like, their actual, like, family friends or, like.
Yeah, no, that's too
that's,
much.
That's
Okay,
weird.
so
Stage or real, that is just like
That's
too
weird.
Like yeah, that's one thing we told our each other, like that's
Okay.
not, yeah, that's not cool. If she does do that, yeah, then it's a wrap.
I feel like it would
I don't
definitely be
know.
a wrap on your end. I don't know if I'm predicting this right. I feel like you might just say some shit and walk out and leave. I feel like if she walked in on you with another girl,
Oh yeah, it's
that
a
would
murder thing.
be
It's a
like,
murder
that'd
thing.
be-
over.
Yeah.
like, I would kill to be a fly on the wall. Like,
It's funny though, because you got that down to a T.
I feel like it's just like,
I will flip, and then they was just like, you know what? I'm not.
okay, that's good. That's good. Because I feel like people forget sometimes with the YouTube stuff, like, y'all are real people outside of this. Like, y'all have a real relationship to maintain, and, like, there's real feelings involved. And, like, I can't speak for other couples because I don't know their situations. But sometimes I just wonder, I'm like,
Right.
like, what happened after that? What happened?
Facts. Because I'm like an overthinker. If he were to do like, if he were to bring like one of my family members in to prank me, I'd be like, so what's really going? Like, is there something really going on? Like,
everything.
why do you feel comfortable trying to prank me with her?
So working together, it sounds like y'all have already kind of come together with some boundaries and stuff. But what is it like working with your partner? You mentioned that it's like y'all's bonding time. But yeah, just give us some insight on that.
Honestly, I love it. It gives us something to do, you know. It's fun, so I like it.
Yeah, I love it as well because we're two totally different people. Like
Facts.
she likes what she likes and I like what I like, and we actually like put up with what each other likes, you know, just because we love one another. And this is like our thing. Not saying we totally hate what each other likes, but this is like us. Like this is like us right here.
It keeps the spark going. Like it's just fun, you know?
You know,
It's
a
just
little spicy.
It's like a new challenge, no matter what it is. Like it's like, mind you, it ain't just what you see in the video. It's like the whole plot. Or like, how I'm gonna set it up, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. So it's really like you working with her because you're trying to see like how her reaction gonna be when you do this, but not really working with her at the same time until you actually get in the motion of doing the prank or the challenges that we actually do. So it's pretty good. I love it. It's pretty interesting, and we just getting started. You know, it's only.
And y'all are making amazing games. Like I cannot wait to see what
I
happens.
know. I'm so shocked that it's been like that
I'm
one
not,
video.
I'm not shocked at all.
It's like we wake up and like I usually wake up first. As soon as I wake up, I don't check I don't check social media. I don't check messages. I literally go straight to the YouTube and I see it.
He does.
I literally know every single view. I'm like, yeah, we got like 10
every day.
views.
He's like, oh, this is how much we got today. Oh, this. I'm like, he's the whole. Yeah, he does all that.
I'm like, okay, we got to find out how to put 20 more videos out by this time. We need this amount of views. It's like set like little goals.
That's a great tip. Y'all are killing the little goals. So I can't even imagine what's to come. So you mentioned like you sit there, and so it sounds like he's really into like the stats and the planning and stuff behind it. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I think people think YouTube is just like you record it, put it out there, and there's so much work. So let's talk about that.
No, it's a lot.
Yeah.
First, the editing. The editing is you should know. Yeah. It's a lot of work. Editing, the whole like font, just all the animation in it.
And mind you,
time.
You got to be your own critic when you're doing the editing, because obviously you can't really put it out and have other people try to adjust it for you. She does all our editing.
Yeah,
I literally sit in on like 3 times that she probably edited the videos and threw my input in there, but she does all the editing and she like goes back and forth with herself. Like
I understand.
Usually when she edits, I'm like at work or something. She goes back and forth and like, do I like this? Do I not like this? How does it, all with herself. So she's criticizing herself and like she's done great. To me, it's great. I tell her every time it's great. Thank her every time. It's great.
I mean, it's basic. Like, honestly, I've never edited a video before in my entire life until we started. So, you know, you got to go on YouTube, figure out what apps you need, all that. So it's been, I mean, I feel like I'm doing pretty good for a starter. But I know, like, later on down the road, my editing is going to be immaculate.
And with your original question, like, it's like YouTube, when you put a video out, it's analytics to everything.
Yes.
At starting off, obviously you got to put out content, especially consistently. And you got to get likes, you got to get comments, you got to get like your average time watch. You got to get all that in a certain standpoint so you can draw more attention to your channel. So I read an article about that like recently. You got to find out what attracts your crowd and try to stick with it. Like, we got to find out what makes us different from others and keep doing it. Like, a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people like that we're real, you know?
Right.
And we're different from most, because you can tell most people stuff are staged and ours is just straight raw, real. So with the analytics, it's a whole bunch of stuff, likes, comments, share, and also views. When you got a small amount of subscribers and you're getting like double, triple, quadruple amount of views than your subscribers, that's also good. Like, the YouTube people see that and sees like it draws more attention to make your video a suggested video under like a popular video.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's what.
I know, I'm like learning. I'm like, oh wow.
I'm like, okay,
yeah.
okay.
And that's what gets it going. And it's also like an app like YouTube Studio, and it tells you how your videos are doing. Is it going up? It has like a check mark if you reach.
I have it. I've just never used it. So
yeah, no, it's good. Like,
that is good for all that.
You see your numbers like right there, like where exactly you're at. You see the time, like the average time people watch your videos, and where it's supposed to be at, like what's good, what's bad. It's pretty. It's pretty. Like, I literally go in there and do stuff like different day and just find out something new every single day. Like, it's still new to us. Like, we still learning. We ain't got it like down packed. So everything we find out is just exciting. Like, we still learning and still putting out information still putting out videos as we go.
Wow. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm like, okay, I did not know all of that. I also do that with Instagram, and it's like you can change your account to business, and then you can see like what time all your followers like.
Yeah.
The same thing you said.
Exactly, just like that. Yeah, exactly.
I did not know that for YouTube, so thank you for teaching us all.
And it shows us like what countries we're in, like what countries are viewing our stuff, and what percentage. It shows us like age. It shows us age-wise. It shows us gender. It also shows us if more people watch it, subscribe and not subscribe. And one thing, at first, when I first seen that, I saw that a lot of people that's not subscribed to us watch our videos more than subscribe. And I thought it was a bad thing, you know? Because actually,
you scolded your viewers a little bit. You were like, y'all, it's free. Like, come on.
But it's actually a good thing. Yeah, it's actually a good thing that more non-subscribers watch your video, because obviously when they see your video, they're not subscribed to you if they're new. So then when they first watch it, they're not subscribed, and they end up subscribing and liking the video. That's good. Like, that's another thing that the YouTubers look for. So if your unsubscribers is always more viewing than your subscribers starting off, that's pretty good, because obviously we still got a low fan base compared to other YouTubers or subscribers, but we still getting there, so it's pretty
we'll
good.
make our way, no worries.
Yeah, heck yeah, it's gonna happen. Well, I like that you made that point, because I definitely would have seen it as a bad thing as well. One, it reminded me of something that y'all say. I think it's probably started around that time, but they constantly are telling their followers or their lovely audience it's free to show support, and that got me thinking. I was like, it is free to show support. Like, when you break it down that way, it is, because even myself, I'll catch myself scrolling through things, and like before 10 minutes has passed and I haven't actually liked like one thing or commented. So that's a great reminder, and I keep that in my head sometimes, like, show this
all the time. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, because you don't think about it all the time. Like, you're just watching the video, and you're like, oh, okay. And then I'll exit out, and I'm like, wait, let me just go like, and just show love.
Because even
it doesn't take time out of your day, like
even though if you watch the video, say in our videos in particular, if you're watching our videos, there's nothing wrong with just like liking it. It won't help you. You're already watching it. You can just like it while you're watching it.
You're literally already there.
Yeah, comment if you want to. Like, only thing that's really we asking you for if you do subscribe is just time. Just click our video. We're not even that stingy as to at least watch it for like 5 minutes, or let's give it a try. If it's your thing, it's your thing. If not, the next video might be for you. All our videos is not stick to like just one thing with just us doing challenges or just us all just pranking each other.
They're like that. I'm like, please don't do challenges for every video.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've been on the pranks heavy.
But they're good pranks. They're not like, I be getting irritated with people in pranks sometimes. Like, one, you can tell when it's fake, or two, I'm just like, that's what you came up with. Like, really? Okay. But no, y'all have been
some of them are a little corny, but
yeah. Is there anybody that inspires y'all on YouTube or that you guys kind of look up to, or are you guys just like blazing your own path?
Honestly, I'm like, nobody really on YouTube, nobody really inspires us. Like, I do love a lot of the YouTube couples that I subscribe to, but as far as inspires, I feel like we just are on our own path. We inspire each other.
Like, we want to get better for each other.
Yeah, and then like the comments that we get from people, they're like, oh, I love watching you guys. Me and my boyfriend watch you.
Yeah.
I guess that like motivates and inspires us to like keep going.
And like running into people like you don't talk to every day or associate with yourself every day, and finally talking to them, like, and they're bringing up like one of your videos, like, hey man, I saw your video pop up or something like that. Like, I got people at work who watch it, and like they randomly come up to me like, your lady is funny, man. You know, it's just coming up. It just makes my day. It's like motivation. Like, our fan base gives us motivation, also with the comments and people that like consistently watch us and like, I can't wait for the next video. Or so, even like my family members, like my sister just texted me today, asked me like, when's the next video dropping? Like,
this is another question out of curiosity. I'm just nosy. So if y'all don't want this, like, post it. You don't have to. So obviously, like, Jasmine's beautiful. Like, you look good. Like, y'all are a great looking couple. Have y'all experienced any newfound attention that your partner's receiving? Like, or not really?
I haven't. No. If anything, like, it's less because I'm promoting, I'm in a relationship, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And nobody care about that.
I know men don't really care about that, but it's been more now that I've had a YouTube.
That's good. That's refreshing to hear.
Yeah. So no, I would say no on that part. What about you?
You're like, sir, I didn't forget.
I'm not really a social media type, but I'll be on social media, but I ain't like,
I'm always on
phone glued to the hand. Social
I will
media,
not lie.
You know? Like, as like new attention, like, no. The comments don't really be too crazy. We have gotten some negative comments, which we tend not to pay attention to, but it's like criticism, I guess. You helping us out by doing us a favor by just comment on this video. You helping us out. So we're just not gonna respond to it. And they don't really know us. They just know what we put out on here. They don't know what goes on in our household and like that. So it's not really hurting us. Ain't like we gonna ever see the person or have to deal with the person. So the negative comments is really helping us. So keep it up. Keep it up. You took time out your day to type that out and watch us. So we love it. We love it.
Yeah.
That's good though. That's a good attitude to have, because I feel like having that since now, before y'all grow, and like especially because y'all seem like so strong as a unit and just secure like with each other. I feel like sometimes with certain couples, like even on YouTube and stuff, like you can just tell like there's just some kind of beef there like between them. And with y'all, I think that's another thing that is just attractive about y'all's channel, that it seems like it's real love. Like as far as I know it is, and y'all sound like it is. So like I think that's amazing. And it's a great attitude to have. And because y'all have that real life outside of this, it's like you said, like people don't even really know y'all. So the stuff they're commenting, like there's no need to.
And the people that do know us outside of like YouTube, like our friends or something that seen us interact with each other, they know we like two different people, and when they see us,
extremely different.
And when they see us on YouTube, I'm not saying we just bump heads when we not on YouTube.
No.
But they just know like we actually work so well together, and we come up with so many ideas. Because if I want to do this, she have an idea for this, and we just try to find a way like just to meet in the middle. You know, so it's just ideas coming up all the time with certain situations. We can take this point and go from this way and just meet right in the middle with something, then it'd be a great idea.
Are people ever like surprised by what they see within y'all's videos? Like the people who know y'all separately?
Not really. Only thing I really get surprised about is like people from work. They talk about her a lot. They just say dude, I didn't expect your girl would be like so beautiful, or
I know, like why
something like that. Like,
first of all, why would you say that to somebody?
You just automatically assuming like my girlfriend ugly.
I know, he told me that. He came home one day, he's like, Yeah, I was talking to this guy at work, and he was like, "I didn't expect your girl to look that good." I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
It was multiple
but
times too. Like
okay.
people would come to me like fist bump, like, dude, I watch a video. Your girlfriend is amazing. Like your girlfriend's amazing or something. And then other people joke around like, yeah, how much you paying her to be your girlfriend for YouTube or something.
I never heard that one.
I was like the first one.
I guess that's like a prideful thing. Like you can say like, nah, she's mine. Like on her own.
Yeah.
She likes me too. So Jasmine, I'm like, you have confidence. It exudes from you. How have you gotten to that place? Because I'm sure a lot of women and girls watch you and they admire that about you.
I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. I like when I grew up, I had, as a teenager, acne. Like I still suffer from stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm a human being. That's all I can honestly say is like, I have a personality that outdoes how I look. I have talent. You know what I mean? Like we have more than just our looks at the end of the day. Smart. So it's just not about looks. You got to carry yourself in a way that you love yourself. Just carry yourself that way. That's how I am.
I guess it's just trying to stay positive, like how we just saying with confidence. Just trying to stay positive about yourself, because if you go in every day looking at what's wrong with you instead of what's the best from you, you can be.
And there's a lot wrong with me. I will not say I'm perfect. I'm telling you that right now.
You just got to accept your flaws. That's what it is. You can't expect somebody else to accept your flaws and deal with you if you don't accept yourself.
At the end of the day, I just know that my heart is good. I'm a good person. I take care of my people. I love my people. And that's good enough for me to walk around with confidence. And
I love it. You know your words from the inside out, girl.
Yeah, honestly. And I know I'm cute too. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm cute.
Like I know my worth on the outside too.
But I have my rough days. I break out. I tell him like all the time. I wake up and I'm like, my skin is bad. Like he knows.
She hates me because she got like skin cream and stuff. I just wake up. I wake up, wash my face, and that's it.
He has perfect skin, and honestly, I have the worst skin. I have eczema. I have acne prone skin. Yeah. And he just wakes up and washes his face and with water, nothing else.
Oh my God.
Bro. Even his body wash in the shower. That's it. And I'm like, I freaking wish. Even his
We're over here with like our whole skincare routine. Like
yes, his mom has really good skin, and I just didn't turn out that way, but it's okay because
it's fine. We got personality.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yes, exactly. I have more to offer than my skin. I got a booty too. No, I'm just kidding.
Right, you know that it helps. It helps from the front, from the back.
I'm just kidding.
We're good.
That's just a bonus. That's a bonus.
How do y'all manage taking care of yourselves, taking care of y'all's relationship, working, doing YouTube? It sounds like a lot. So what's y'all's managing schedule? How does that go?
Well, our schedules are pretty standard. We try to do, if we set some up, if she's probably pranking me, she got time to set up the whole prank while I'm
home throughout the week, so I'm on it. I'm on it.
If I gotta set her up, I gotta set her up in like 2 days in advance. So we just try to do what we gotta do first. Obviously, gotta keep the money coming in so we can be able to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we film in our free time. I like to play ball, and from our previous video, you see I lead through various times.
He's a really, just to sidetrack real quick, he's a really good basketball player. Like that's one of his talents.
And
like he's not gonna say this, so I'll say it for him.
I'm not saying that.
I love it.
I honestly want to put that into the channel later on.
Incorporate it in.
That would be cool. That's different.
Yeah. I just want to wait till we get I want to take care of ourselves first. Keep bringing that attention in, then we can just start throwing that content in there. So she do her female things for her female fan base. So I just want to get the fellas involved so they can watch some highlights or something too. But like I said, the editing, she does all the editing. If we do something closer towards her job, the video she edits while she's at work.
Yeah, while I'm at work.
Yeah, so we can help time pass. But like I said, we just regular people with 24 hours in a day, just like everybody else. We got a schedule. We just try to fit it in. We both know each other's schedule, so we know where we're going to be at. We're great at communication. So when I get out of work, she knows if I'm going to go play ball. It ain't no like last minute, I just got home. I'm finna go play ball. Well, you can tell
He's
me
like,
that.
I know you're not. You
I
got
tell her that once I know, like, hey, I'm finna go play ball.
Does it ever get challenging to like find the motivation to like, man, I'm tired just because of life. Like now I still got to sit up and edit this video or make a video. Do y'all ever run into that?
Honestly, yeah. I feel like yes, we do. But at the end of the day, it'll all like be worth it in the end. You know what I mean? So like you just gotta think like that.
It's just like that instant, because especially now, it's great that you say that, because especially now, my job, we've been very busy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I usually work 5 days a week and be off 2. Now they force us in a day, so I work like 6 days a week.
Oh, dang.
And it usually be like 10-hour shifts.
Yeah,
you know,
he doesn't get home till 6. So
you're both like hard workers, both of y'all.
Yeah. So it's like when I get home, I just be wanting to sit down, you know, and just like relax. That's why it's so easy to prank me, because I just want to sit down and just relax.
Yes.
Not worried about what
think anything's gonna.
I don't want to deal with nothing, but I just want to come home and relax. And chill.
So she really catches you off guard then. That's perfect for her.
Something crazy happening is just a whole other thing. Now my adrenaline and rushing and stuff like that.
Right.
But when we do things like I say, a challenge or something like that, then we just sit there and be like, all right, we got to do it, you know, and then it's just like, once we get that out,
we're good.
It's okay to say it. It's okay to say it and admit to it. You know, the first thing you got to do is accept it, you know. You can't just deny it, like, yeah, we're not lazy, we don't procrastinate. Like, no, I think everybody
lazy.
But if you just,
I'm my biggest enemy.
Right.
If you just think of the bigger picture and the long run that is all gonna pay off, then.
And then once we get to doing it, like we're good. Like it's fun again. You know what I mean?
Just getting started. Like
it's just getting up and starting it. But yeah, once we get it done, it's like, okay, we did that. Hey.
Well, then I love that you said like you have the mindset like it's gonna be worth it later, and I feel like that could apply to a lot of things in life. Like
for sure.
Conversation about that, but I feel like that's a great mindset to have. Because I feel like, especially these days with social media and stuff, everybody's so focused on like the immediate reward that you're gonna get from it. Well, a lot of people aren't thinking about like the long term from it, and I feel like with YouTube especially, that's key.
And that's how it was when we first started doing challenges and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really a camera like.
He's
person,
never done anything like this before. Super low key. Yeah.
Even though it's just us, it's just knowing like. It's a camera right here. I can see myself.
No, it's like awkward.
It's weird.
And it's gonna be posted as like, man, it's like camera shot, but I'm growing into it. I'm still not just boom, just camera ready like that. But it's still like like
it's different.
Just gotta get yourself into it. Like, you know what? Like, let's do it.
It's awkward at first. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't like to like hear myself talk. Like
right.
Okay.
And then when you're going back and editing, you're like,
I'm so cringy when I edit. Like I literally.
She's so crazy. I can't even watch a video. Say she posts a video or something.
I don't let him watch
like
it.
On Instagram. Like say she posts a video on Instagram. I can't even watch the video while she's in the room of herself.
I can't even. I'm the same.
Shy. When I talk a lot, that's when I mess up words, because I try to say the thing as short and sweet. I give it to you short and sweet. If I keep talking and keep going on, I'm bound to mess up.
What's been your favorite part about this experience thus far? Like, I'm sure there's amazing things to come, but what's been the best parts?
Honestly, the positive feedback that we get.
Oh yeah.
Like really, honestly, I get like a lot of DMs, and they're like, me and my boyfriend. It's not just them. There's like, me and my boyfriend love watching you guys. Like, we relate to you guys, and I'm just like, what? Like that's still crazy to me.
Really?
People, honestly, I'm just like, I can't believe people sit and really like enjoy watching our mess. Like,
and it's like
seriously.
I never really done anything where I needed like other people's support or criticism. You know, basketball is different because it's like a team thing. That's like a sport. This is something that I need people's attention. I need people time to take in and watch me basically entertain you. I'm basically like entertaining you or something like that. It's the first time I need like people support, and to see like people see this different side of me, especially like me being in a relationship with me acting out or like entertaining or something like that and people actually commenting and saying like, hey man, I watch a video, I like your video, this and that. When the next video is
it's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling because you don't know if you're gonna get it or not. And especially when you run into somebody random, like I said earlier, you could be doing something totally different. You could be on the game, at work, at the grocery store, like, hey man, I seen your video.
Mhm.
So I'm like, wow, man, you get time to watch it. Like,
It's crazy.
wow, it's just crazy that you get so much support, and it's not expected. Like, we didn't come in expecting like, yeah, we're gonna blow up.
Yeah.
We're gonna do, because
It was just something to do, honestly. Yeah.
she knows she has people, like, if you see her on Instagram, she got damn near 10,000 followers. Why don't we got 10,000 subscribers?
Flex.
You know, like, why don't we have 10,000 subscribers if she got 10,000 followers?
Right.
You know, like, why couldn't them this? But
The algorithm, it's messed up.
Yeah.
The algorithm.
Right.
we know it is what it is, and some people just there to watch and just not necessarily hate, but just be on the outside looking in just to see what we're doing. But it's okay. We didn't expect us to jump off, pop off everything. Just start off as a hobby, and then it turned into something else. So the support we getting is
it's a good feeling.
great. It's very unexpected.
I love, honestly, my favorite part is when people tag me, like, in their stories when they're watching our videos, like on their computer, their TV, whatever. That's like my favorite
in
part.
their home.
It's just like, wow, they're literally sitting up at home watching me on their TV.
Once we upload a video, usually she uploads when I'm at work. So as soon as we get home, we throw it right on the TV. Right on the TV, and we just watch it together. Just like, even though she didn't seen it, she made the video.
I'm the same way. I'll put it live and I'll watch it like nobody's seen it before either. I'm like,
we'll watch it like it's not even us. We just watching some random people just on there, and it's just fun. Like seeing yourself on camera or TV and seeing the positive comments under there. It's very motivational and just really fuels us to just keep going.
Well, the fact that y'all went into it not with like the expectation, like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a big time off of this. Like, you guys really did it organically. It was something to do. It was something for y'all to do together. So I love that, like, just from that humble beginning, amazing things are happening. And one of my favorite things to see is just humble people like that winning and like just succeeding. And I think, like we've already mentioned, like, I think people recognize that in y'all, and I think they're going to keep recognizing that in y'all, and the support's just going to keep coming. So I hope that continues forever. So with that, the positives from it, what have been the hardest challenges that have come along with doing YouTube?
What would you think, babe?
I'd probably say being consistent, you know?
Consistent?
Yeah.
Consistency?
Probably, like you said, we do have our own lives, and unfortunately bad thing happens in people's lives at times. You don't know. So it's just having to deal with other things while trying to do this. Like, people ask us when the next video is going to be. Like, sometimes we don't know. But we still got to be positive. Hey, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's not necessarily we're lying to you. It's just we honestly don't know. Like, we have things going on
outside of all that.
You know, each other's lives.
And,
like I said, we're not getting paid for this, so this is not our full time.
You're literally doing this because you want to. Like,
but we're definitely working towards it.
And I love that y'all are honest about it. It's happening soon. Like, you're not gonna promise the viewers, like, because I've been guilty of this before. Like, oh, I'm gonna release something every Monday, or like, I'm gonna do this every Tuesday, and like, you say it with the best intentions. Like, you don't mean to, like, I'm intentionally lie to people, but like you said, life happens. Like, real stuff comes up. So I think it's important to be like honest with your audience. Like, hey, it is what it is. It's gonna come soon. Like, don't worry. Like, we didn't stop. But I definitely appreciate the honesty. So to go ahead and start wrapping up, what kind of advice would y'all both offer people who are wanting to pursue their own passion, whether it be YouTube, singing, Instagram, a real, like, actual job career? What advice do y'all have?
Honestly, I would just say be yourself. At the end of the day, like, all you have is you and your own uniqueness to yourself. Be yourself. Like, don't try to be somebody else, because then you have to, like, follow up with that and keep that up, and you don't want to do that. Just be yourself, people.
And for me, the advice I would give people is, it sounds easier than really what it is to just do it. Like, don't procrastinate on it. If you got a goal or you want to do something, find out how you can do it and find out how the best way you can do it.
Just do it. And
just do it. Like I'm saying, we ain't editors. We're not the best with the camera. We're not the funniest. We're not the most entertaining, the most, you know, sexiest, finest, whatever. You just got to do it. You know, you never know until you try it. And, you know, you just got to do it and learn as you go. that's one thing. Every day you learn something. Every day you got to get better at whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
It's just you can never be perfect at
Yeah.
nothing. It's just a whole learning process. Even in life, you know, when something happens, mistakes happen, take it as a lesson and move on differently from there.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta do it.
And I feel like a lot of people don't start something just because they're scared of what everybody else is gonna think. But at the end of the day, people are gonna talk about you no matter what. Like good, bad, like it doesn't matter. People are gonna talk. They're gonna always have their opinion and something to say. Even like the most finest girl, like say Beyonce for instance, she's still like in her comments, negative stuff about her all the time. It's freaking Beyonce.
Literally Beyonce.
Like what do you have to say bad about Beyonce? Really? So at the end of the day, just do it no matter what, because people are gonna talk regardless. Just do it.
I love that. I love it. So confidence, consistency, and just get out there and get it. I love it. But let's let these people know where to find y'all. Obviously they have YouTube, social media, so I'm gonna let them say all that stuff out. We'll list it out on the screen for y'all, and then the links will also be below in the description, so you can just click and go straight to their profile. So go ahead, take it away.
Okay, so YouTube is just Jazz and Kill, Kill, and your Instagram.
My Instagram is my first name, Jaquille, Jaquille, with an underscore.
And then mine is Jasmine Alabri, Alabri.
I love it. Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. It was awesome having y'all, and I just cannot wait to see what the future holds for you guys.
Thank you
Wave
so
bye
much.
today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
I don't think I said bye.
She said wave bye.
Oh, man.
He's like, we're not done. That's rude.